you can just wear Minecraft shirts or something. Or like a black shirt. From the tall friend.
Just ask them what color, ask your friends what color they want to wear. We can all match.
It's week 2 of the National Football League, and our focus is on Kyle Pitts. He comes in second in the NFL in touchdown receptions. It's the Saints and the Buccaneers under the lights on Thursday night.
We're about 20 miles from the Gulf of Mexico at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa, as we bring you the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. It's week 2 of this NFL season. A couple of teams feeling good, Greg. Victory in the season opener, and that gives you just great momentum off the schneid to start the season. Now, what's ahead for these guys?
Going into week 1 was always kind of an interesting deal, Mike, and I always felt as a player, you prepare months for week 1, and then you prepare 7 days for week 2. It's kind of a very interesting thing, and here you have both teams, 1-0, gotten off to a great start. Now you only got a week to turn the page, and you want to get into a normal rhythm week to week of what is a long NFL season. The better you start, the better it makes the end of the year, and you find yourself in that playoff hunt. You want to get these early September games.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So the Tampa Bay offense set to work for the first time in this one. And they're led by the number 1 overall pick back in 2018. Greg, it is Baker Mayfield at quarterback.
Here we have a guy, Mike, just really coming off a tremendous outing last week. It seemed like everything was working for him in that win. The early rhythm he was able to establish, he rode that to the final whistle. They had an answer for everything the defense threw at him, and if he continues to stay one step ahead and continues to protect the ball at this rate, he's going to be a hard group to beat.
Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. And they'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle. Trying to avoid the early 3 and out. They face 3rd and a yard. Receiver in motion. Going right. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have enough for a first down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5. From the gun, it's Mayfield. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big third. Now the decision has been made. The challenge flag is out. They want a review of the previous play.
After review of the
So
play,
the challenge is
ruling on the
unsuccessful,
field
and he's going to
stands.
have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. On first down is Mayfield. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
Brings up 2nd and 17 at the Saints' 46-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. A throw on the run is complete.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down. Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. To throw is Mayfield. Short pass taken in by the tight end. 2nd down and 8. Off the play fake, it's Mayfield. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. The man in motion is Watson. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That one complete. It's the tight end, Otten. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down. Mayfield to throw. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Saints' 8-yard line.
Baker gonna give it to Irving. And he's in! Bucky Irving! Touchdown Buccaneers! It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his 2nd season in the NFL.
He's coming off a really nice 3-touchdown performance in last week's win, Mike, but outside of that one errant throw, he did a really nice job of protecting the ball and was seemingly in control the entire game. This defense all week, they talked about trying to bait him into making some mistakes, so he's got to be careful about falling into the trap. But if he does that, I'll tell you what, I really like their chances.
Look at him stay on his feet as he's able to shimmy his way for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Open receiver is Bo Melton. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, New Orleans. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. The linebacker, Jerome Baker, there to make the play. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll stick with him again. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. One quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he is going to have the Saints' 1st down. They only needed 1, but it's a gain of 6, and it'll move the chains. Now this time they'll look to throw. That's caught left side by Pitts. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a 1st down. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be near the 1st down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll try to run for it.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass.
He is in. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Saints.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team 1 possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here comes a return from the 5. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. The Buccaneers offense ready now for their 2nd drive. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive. 1st and 10. Here comes Otten in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
These curl routes. He's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the 1st down.
Paulson Adebo, the good coverage. Gets his hand in there to knock it away. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. The man in motion is Watson. On 2nd down, Baker. That's taken in by Brown. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. Throwing is Mayfield. That is into the hands of McMillan. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
And he's going to be taken down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Back with more of this Thursday opener after this. They'll try it again from the 2. Second and goal. Now Mayfield. No chance at all. He'll go down.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a...
That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Saints are going to have it here as they'll start from their own 7.
Oh, and in that spot, Mike, that's just painful to see. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to 4th down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with 0.
And so much for being backed up, he takes this beyond the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down. Saints going to use their 2nd timeout. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Back deep for Olave. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Would have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down. Like living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
The Buccaneers offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. I mean, that last possession results in the pick. You'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball, find easier completions, find the better matchup. But instead, he puts the ball back in harm's way, and he's lucky that wasn't another interception.
Give him 13 on that screen play, and a 1st down.
13 yards on the play.
To throw is Mayfield. To the left side in the hands of Watson. Timeout here at Tampa Bay. That is their 2nd. McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Bucs will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Greg in just a moment. But first, let's give everybody a look at what's coming up later this weekend around the NFL. Some of the best games of the weekend come in that 1 o'clock Eastern window, one of which features the Panthers at home in Carolina as they'll match up against the Cleveland Browns. Lots to look forward to in the late afternoon window as well, one being a late start in Foxborough, where it'll be the Patriots taking on the Denver Broncos. And finally, Monday Night Football. They've got a good one lined up between the Atlanta Falcons and the Green Bay Packers. We saw a strong first half out of running back Bucky Irving. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This was a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Saints offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. The third quarter begins with a run. And a short pickup there to about the 36. Here's 2nd and 9. Now a give up the middle. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
And he is going to have the Saints first down. They needed 2 and gained 6. They'll look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Now they'll set up to throw. That's the tight end, Pitts. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. He'll look to throw. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Back to throw. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Short throw taken by Pitts. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal. Some good running there. Gets them down to about the 2-yard line. They'll try to run this one in. Powering forward. He's in. Touchdown, New Orleans. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. Whoa! He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They trail by 4, a touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Here's Irving. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll go again here with Irving. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here comes Otten in motion. Right back to Irving. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. They go play action with Mayfield. A pass pulled in by Irving. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Now a give out of the gun. It's Madison. And he's going to have a Buccaneers 1st down by about a yard. So they pick it up on 3rd and 2. Off the RPO, they'll get it to Brown. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. 18 yards on the pickup there. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay. So we are through 3. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this. They motion a receiver right. On 1st down is Mayfield.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
A give. This is Irving. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a 1st down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. They'll go here with Madison. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Mayfield. Now a quick throw taken in by Brown. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down but not before he picks up first and goal for his team. They're going to motion the tight end over here. A run on first and goal to the 5-yard line. Here now, second down and goal. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Christian Watson, touchdown Tampa. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Shaheed now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Saints offense about ready to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. They'll turn and hand this one off. And a good run there. Finds the lane. Gets forward. Got 8 yards and sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down. But that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot. And I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
And he's going to have a Saints first down as this defense can't come up with the play they need. They surrender a gain of 17 on 4th down.
And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
And a short gain there, down only to the 48. In trouble, and down he goes.
Defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And he will go all the way. Chris Olave. Touchdown, Saints. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Saints move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. On the return is Trey Palmer. Now on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And when we talk about momentum and trying to stop negative momentum, it's moments like this. Not only did you just give up the big score, but now, Greg, they've got to get that defense back on the field after the fumble.
Yeah, and on one sideline, you're riding high. I mean, the last two plays could not have gone any better. And then on the other sideline, they couldn't have gone any worse. It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
A gain there of 11. It's good for a Saints first down. They'll stay on the ground. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short. And the big night continues. That last run gives him yardage to put him over 100 for the game. 2nd and a yard. Up the middle, fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. The Bucs have it. Talk about a big swing there. The offense was driving, headed in the red zone, looking to score. Not only does the defense stop them, Greg, they get the ball back and they improve the with a nice fumble return.
And what a change of events. You find yourself defending your own side of the field, and next thing you know, you scoop. For a minute, it looked like there was going to be a score, but either way, after running out of gas, he sets his offense up in a great situation.
Here's 2nd down and 3. They'll drop to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their 2nd. They'll talk things over before 3rd down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. A short one there to Otten. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. He gets free. And he's going to go all the way. How about some late magic? They've taken the lead here in the final minute of play. And this one is blocked. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Shaheed now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Saints offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They trail by 2. And we'll start this drive with 1st and 10. That's deep for Olave. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This one complete to Oliver. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Quick throw here is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. And they'll get the timeout called here. It comes with just 1 second left on the clock. The Buccaneers forced to use their third and final timeout. So a big one looming for Jake Bates. This to win the game. And this one right down the middle. It's good. So this one a win for the visiting Saints. They get the victory here away from home to run their early season record to 2-0. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Tampa.